It's of course a retirement to become a coach for the active playing career, but I don't see it as retirement. I just see myself changing a role in terms of playing. Yeah, I'm done. Hello, my name is Andreas Heislet and my in-game name is Sypex, and I play for, or I coach MOUZ now. So over the past year, there's been happening a lot of things. I think obviously the main thing is the reflection about what I want to do, and I think for me it was really deep because I wanted to kind of keep playing, but another part also wanted me to step into coaching. And as more as I thought about it, the more I wanted to be like in the coaching part. But for me, it was a whole new world when I started digging into the coaching role, because it's like you help people excel, you don't help yourself, right? So it's a whole different world. And obviously for the private life, I think, well, I bought a new house with my girlfriend, and we are having a kid this June. So yeah, a lot of stuff is happening. I chose to go to MOUZ because, well, I had two other big names who were interested in me as a coaching role. But I think for me to choose MOUZ, it was kind of a no-brainer for me. I think, well, I have goals about winning majors as a coach. I want to be the best coach. I want to push myself. But I think for me, stepping into MOUZ is the right way because they're working the way I want to work with players, and they have great staff around them. The team dynamic is functioning. They've secured good players for the team. So I think for me it was just a no-brainer, and I think I can make a difference here. I think for some of the other teams, yeah, I could make a difference, but I see myself making a huge difference here and develop me. So I think there is a huge difference in what a coach do compared to a player. I think it's more, on the organization kind of thing, like the player has to optimize every percentage, sleep, nutrition, practice. I think this is more like we organize for the players to actually excel in the game, right? So it's meetings late at night together with Dennis, together with the staff, prepare the next day. I think mostly our work is before the practice day starts. So we have that prepared in order for the players to know what are we gonna do today. If you don't have a plan, it's really hard to believe in your plan, right? So putting up a plan is our utmost task for the players. So what MOUZ does better, or what I felt was better in MOUZ compared to other teams, was they believe in young players. They believe in building them up from the ground. I think for some of the others, they do have some of younger players, but they still have the veterans. And I think, so I felt this opportunity in MOUZ in the stomach, and the other ones I didn't really feel. So for me, it was just going with my gut feeling. And I've been really happy with how they welcomed me. What I've seen so far is kind of what I saw in Astralis pre all the wins. So I see this team making it to the major finals and winning it. So I think one of the main things that veteran players do tend to have is that they have their own way of doing things. You can't really form them. And I think for these guys, you can form them as you want, and you can form them to be a team, right? Some of the veteran players do have some bad habits, and they do have a screwed mindset about a team. So for me to step into a young group of people who are there for the team, I can already sense that, but making them an even greater team is possible. So for me, it's just about the team dynamic. It's about developing each player to be the best version of themselves, right? So Dennis told me about the new headquarters, and I was like, what? I was kind of surprised because I don't see Mouse as, you know, a really, really big organization like. But then I heard the plans and I was like, what? Does Mouse do that? Like, so, but I really like it. I like, you know, getting out to the broader public, you know, to spread it out. And I think it's also a reason to grow CS, right? And to grow the scene, to get more people in the game. So, well, as soon as it's not under construction. So I hope sometime soon. I'll be very happy to see what Mouse has planned for this location. I heard it's the biggest and the best modern facility in Europe, so I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, the facility will like provide us with a bootcamp location, right? And I also think for some of the players, it's nice to have that second home, so they know what to do, where to go. All the time, it's not like a different place with bootcamp. So I think for the players, it will create stability. I think it will be more of a second home, and yeah, let's just take to Hamburg and bootcamp. It's like no big deal, right? I think Denmark has been missing a major for way too long. We have good players, we have the history. So I think the major, this CS2 major, obviously is the first CS2 major, right? So it gets some praise by that, but I think the fans in Denmark are crazy. They want that major, and hopefully we'll have some Danish supporters in the crowd. I didn't expect to be there after I got benched in Astralis, but I kind of wanted to be there. Of course, it's in Denmark, it's my home country, it's what we are all fighting for. It's playing in front of your home crowd, right? I kind of wanted to make myself as an impact role in getting to the major. I'd say this is like, in Denmark we say badebillet, bath ticket, you know? It's like you get there for free, kind of. But obviously I'll still be working with the team, but it's more in an observing role. So I'm a bit sad that I didn't qualify for the event, so to say. But obviously now I'm with Mouse, so I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm really excited to be in Copenhagen. So with me becoming a coach, I made up my mind about not being a player, of course. It's waving away to the active playing career, right? But I think for me it was more like, it was a natural step for me. I'm good analytic, I'm good knowing the team dynamic, how you create a good team. I think I also know how to get people out of slumps. I've been in slumps a lot, and I know how to get out of them. I know how to treat the players. I come from an active playing career. I know what they're feeling. So yeah, I have a lot of qualities, I'd say, myself. So obviously it was a hard decision at that time to come to a realization that you're not a player anymore. But once you got over that hump and you started focusing on the coaching part, it kind of faded away, and now I'm really motivated to becoming a coach. It's of course a retirement to become a coach for the active playing career, but I don't see it as retirement. I just see myself changing a role, and it's really not more than that. But obviously, in terms of playing, yeah, I'm done. So for me, I don't really see it as retirement. I see it as the next step in my career. I see it as a natural step. But of course, yeah, I'm done playing. I will miss playing, but I'll also play some Facets. So I think for Mouse and the goals, for me personally, I want to create the best team. I want to create, an era. People talk about eras. I think it's possible with this kind of group. I think it's possible with the kind of staff. I think they have all the tools available. It just needs to be formed and forged together. So, yeah. I want to be the best team. I definitely think that this team can win a major. I see this team as kind of pre-Astralis winning majors, getting all the praise. They have the right work ethic, they have the right players, staff. We just need it all to come together and we will win a major.